Hey, my name is NEZI, R&B singer-songwriter. I am from Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
If I had to describe her music, I would say that she sounds like your early 2000 R&B hidden gems. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but yeah, I can't put it into words, but I can give you an example and say Marie's All I Have. I'm getting those vibes from her. Uh, those dreamy, soothing type of, you know, I'm forever sucked in, man.
If I had to describe my sound, I would say if you put Brandy and Maya together, that's my sound. I have been writing a lot of introspective kind of R&B, kind of reflective R&B about love, about life. That's how I saw my sound of, like if Maya and Brandy had a baby.
You kickstarted 2024 with one of my favorite songs of the year, I Do. Might call it an all-timer from you if I'm being honest. Going back to that record, I'm interested in how it came about and what was the concept behind it.
So it's funny you say that because I Do was a song I wrote like starting 2023, 2022, and I kind of just didn't finish the song. And so I wanted to write about love again because I haven't really been in that headspace. So I just wrote from a place of like desire and wanting to one day say I do. So that's really how the song came about. It was a time when I wasn't really in the headspace to write about love, so I tabled it. And then I came back to it last year and was like, you know what? Let's finish this song.
You also recently dropped another single called Signs. Signs comes after I Do, which is interesting to me because on Signs you speak about seeing red flags in a relationship and how you should have left. As a big fan on storytelling, big on storytelling and anticipating a project, I want to know what inspired that record.
It's funny because I Do is a song I just truly wanted to get out, and Signs is a song that I wrote last year and decided that the place that I'm at in my life is very kind of like in this reflective and introspective space. And Signs is a song where, you know, it's me always kind of going back to reflecting on life and love, just like Lost in Translation was that I released last year. So I feel like I'm just in a really reflective space. That's why I keep saying introspective R&B. I feel like that's what this next project is gonna sound like because this is just what the headspace I'm in now is. So I want to honor that. So just to give you the inside scoop, Signs will live on a project.
What is the creative writing process like, and what are some of the things you've learned about how you work around songs over the years?
So my creative process is very chaotic. I literally have no uniform process. I literally will wake up from my sleep because I heard a melody in my dream. I know that sounds crazy, but that's literally how it is, and I'll just hum what I remember. And I'll wake up the next day and be like, if it's cool, I'll lay it down. If not, we love that we had an idea, you know? So I just try to write down how I feel. A lot of my lyrics sometimes start as like short poems or just like sporadic like thoughts. And I just try to honor all of those things, even if it's the silliest of ideas or the cheesiest of ideas, because I feel like that's what helps me to get to the real good ideas. And what I've just learned is that there's no really bad idea because all of the ideas that you write eventually lead you to the best ideas. So it's just helped me to grow to be a better and more confident writer.
Made some mistakes, bunch of liabilities, yeah.
trying to pray it away. Is this my fate? Scared of this reality.
I believe you started releasing music 2018, time being a first record. I'm interested in what was the moment where you knew music was your calling, and what was the build-up, or how was the build-up to putting out your first song?
Yes, crazy because Time came out 2018, so I've been actively doing music for 6 years. Wow, thank you for making me realize that. The moment where I knew music was my calling was in the pandemic when I wrote On the Way, actually. And not because of the response to that song, because I do feel like it was a very gradual build, but that was a song where I realized like I genuinely like my approach to music, and just my writing style. And that's when I was just like, I listened to the song on a loop, and I was just like, I really love this song. It's truly one of my favorite songs in my catalog. And I think that was the moment I realized like this is my calling, in general. Pull up outside.
The last project you put out was Love Trip, which is a timeless project, by the way. Looking back at it, what are you most proud of when it comes to that project, and are we most likely to see a sequel down the line, since we are technically still in the Love Trip after releasing Love Trip?
Yes, Love Trip was my first project, and honestly, I didn't know it was going to be a project. I knew I was just trying to figure out my sound, and I ended up recording enough, songs, and I was just like, hey, let's make it a project. The thing I'm most proud of is just being able to work with producers who believe in me. Most of that project was produced by my friend V-Ron. Shout out to V-Ron, because she didn't have to. Like, when I first met her, she didn't know me at all. She really kind of took me under her wing and really just believed in me. And that was the first time when I had somebody really just like take a big chance on me. Producers and somebody just naturally trusted. So I think the thing I'm most proud of is being able to put together a cohesive project with little to no money, because I was broke at the time. So I had the help of my manager at that time, V-Ron, my producer, and my friends. Like, being in the industry, you need that support. And I had that support at the time. And I'm really proud of how I persevered during a season where things just looked very uncertain. Will there be a sequel to Love Trip? Unfortunately, no. Just because I'm not in that season, I feel like Love Trip was one of those things where it just so happened I had songs that I can put out together that's just so happen to be cohesive. But there will be a project this year for sure, the later half of Q3. So looking forward to that, and I'm hoping that when people hear this next project, they hear the growth. I'm excited. I really want to honor my headspace that I'm in for this next project, and I hope you all enjoy it. So no sequel, but we got music coming.